Hey friends! Welcome to the October Mixed Media Kit. This is the project that I do every month using this kit, so it's kind of fun. This month's kit had a lot of stuff in it. I don't know if you thought it did. When I got done with it, I was like, wow, this stuff has a lot of stuff in it, but it's going to be fun. We have these, I'm going to go through what we have really quick. They are the Craft Layerable Flowers by Maya Road. We have Cashmere Dame chevron tape from Glitz. And then in this pack, you either got it in this kind of sack or it came in just a different sack, because basically we got these cute little buggers right here, and we only gave you 6 of each one. So you got half of a pack of those, and then you got these cute little ball things, which they're really cool because they actually, if I can get my finger in there right, let's see where it splits. They split apart, and where is a tool to do that? I don't want to use scissors, but there's like a part where they do. I just don't know where the part is. Oh, that's because it's this way. That's why. Durr. Alright. I might have to turn the video to get that off because I don't really know. I got one apart. Anyways. Hello. This comes apart and we're going to be using these for the center of the flowers. So, let's move on. Have this cute paper garland from Glitz. Love this paper pack. It's the Yours Truly paper pack. Some paper layers, some letter alphabets, and then some really cute rub-ons that have the stitching on them from Bo Bunny. So, first thing I'm going to do, like always, is cover my canvas. This is going to be just a fun little flower canvas. I kind of wanted like a fall scheme to it. So my idea is to actually use the tape as the flower thing, and I'll probably do one here, and or one up here, and then one like here. So I'll have like 3 different flowers. And I'm going to do the layers with this piece, these pieces, and then also make some of the flowers out of these paper layers and the paper here too. So it'll be a combination of everything, and some will be big, some will be small. These will be the centers, which these are really fun because you can actually color these. You can just paint them, so you could paint them whatever color you want, or you can put alcohol ink on them. See, there it goes. Keep going. What are you doing? Just keep going. You know you want to come apart, so why are you resisting? Oh, okay, maybe you don't. But you can also color these with alcohol ink, and they'd be really cute that way too. So anyways, I'm going to cover this. I'm not even going to do that in fast forward mode because you guys have all seen me cover stuff a million times. But I'm just going to add some, I think I'm going to use some of the paper layers because I like how transparent that they are, and mix it in with, because they're just really thin, so they've got this really good texture to them. Probably mix it in with a couple of the pattern pieces. So gonna do that, and then we'll come back and we'll add some flowers to it. Okay, so I covered the canvas with the papers. I decided to do brights, like some bold colors, and then keep the flowers muted versus doing that. And usually I take a lot of the background and cover it, but I'm going to keep this. I really like all the bright colors, and I think I'm going to keep everything on there. I added just a teeny bit of paint here and there just to give it more of a painted feel, but other than that, I think I'm going to keep it. And you can come on here with some of your other supplies, obviously not included in the kit, but you can come in and, you know, with like alcohol inks and add a little bit here and there. Maybe maybe some stamps or some run-ons or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do to kind of just give it a little bit of character. I'm going to make some marks with these gelatos. Just want to add something on there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to create a flower. And basically you're going to take tape. I think I'm going to start with this flower first. I'm going to stick it right onto the canvas and give it kind of an angled look. And if you have to, sometimes washi tape doesn't stick very well, especially when you've got all these other mediums on it. So just take the Mod Podge and put it down a little bit. And then you're just going to make a layered flower. And I think that this one's going to be too big. I think I'm going to do a bigger one up here. So for this one, I am going to use these two flowers like this, but then I'm going to also take a paper layer, and I think I'm going to use this yellow one, and I'm just going to cut a circle out of it. Crinkle it up, and then you can either layer it with those three in the center, or you could do one behind, like make this a little smaller, and I think maybe that's what I'll do. And I love these because they've got these slits in them, so you're just basically pulling these apart and you're making, you know, this really cool flower with it. I still want to do that smaller. Now before I stick all those together, I can certainly go in and see, now I'm feeling like the stem is way too fat for this flower. So what I want to do then is cut the stem down in half. I'm going to use them. Instead. You see how I did that? Just kind of use it as that, because that was a little big. And actually I think I want to add maybe a layer behind that too. So not much bigger, but I'm going to do a little bit bigger. And because I really want these to be cream and like kind of just be neutral, I am only going to go in with actually probably just an ink pad and just kind of rough the edges up a little bit with that. Probably add some white to it too. I don't want them totally like inked, but maybe a little bit of brown or yellow ochre. And then my white. Where's my white? Oh, I had it not too long ago. Oh, wait, how do I lose stuff? Oh wait, don't answer that question. There it is. Don't answer the question. If you looked at my, you would know the answer to that if you looked at my my desk. So funny. Okay. Let's put these back together. And there is one of our first flowers. And like I said, I still haven't been able to get these back apart. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Just keep turning it. And they come apart. Yay! It worked. Okay. So that will be one of the centers. And I definitely will probably color that. In fact, let's let's do it with red. And I think I'm going to use alcohol ink on this one. Just lost that. And maybe even to give it a bit more dimension, we'll, because that's very transparent what I did. So add a different color of red, but have it be opaque paint. So, cute. Love it. Okay. Now let's, so I'm going to make 3 more of those, okay? Or 2 more of those. And actually, wow, I don't know if I'm going to have room for 3. I think I might only be able to do 2, because then I also have this garland. I put so much stuff in this kit this month. You know what, if you have extra stuff, I mean, like if we don't end up using the garland, you can use it on another project, but I still think it would be cute. I got it because the idea was that it would be so cute to string it across the top like this. So I think I will, maybe a couple times. So we'll do that. Alright, so we're only doing 2. So I'm going to put this in fast forward mode. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to adhere these on with my hot glue. And then when we come back, we will add the paper garland, and basically we'll almost be done. We'll add some rub-ons and some words to it and stuff, and we'll be done. So put this in fast forward mode. Alright, have the canvas done, and I think it's really cute. I kind of wish I would have spaced this out a teeny bit more, but you know what? Easy fix with that. It just needs something on that side, but that's easy. We'll just make a kind of a shaped leaf for that side, and that works. Okay, I want to define these a little bit better, so I'm going to go over with just a pen or a marker. Let's use my brown. Just gonna shade the sides of these. And actually, black would be nice to use. This one is not the big brush pen. Sometimes I don't like using these, or the big brush ones, these the big ones. These are really great for lining. These are just the pit ones. So they come in 2 different sizes. They come in the big brush and then the little brush, or they just call them the pit. They're both pit, but one's big brush. So just writing some random words on there. I always like writing something in the background that I know there, but not everyone else knows. So I'll just add it a little bit. And now let's do the paper garland. Let's see. These are so cute. I mean, obviously you could make your own, but these are so fun too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my glue gun. I think that's going to be easiest. And I'm just going to start at one corner. Do another corner. Ow. And if you have specific places that you want them to lay, like when you're done, you can also come back in. Like I kind of want this to pull down a little bit, so I'm going to come in and change this. And they are double-sided, so you can switch them over to the side that you want to use. That one that says happy. Cute. Let's cut that off. Trying to decide if that's where I liked it, but I guess it was fine there. Now we got to add a little bit of yellow to cover that up because I pulled the paper off of it. And I probably should have like inked those up just a little bit. So I'm gonna actually pull them out from the canvas. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just taking them and bending them up so that they kind of have a little bit of dimension there. See that? And then, holy cow, this canvas is just coming together so fast. That's awesome. I am going to take my rub-ons and add some rub-ons, and I love the stitching ones. Obviously, those are the ones I'm going to use first. I've never had a problem with rub-ons not coming off. Oh, there we go. That didn't work very well. It's odd, I've used these ones before in classes. I've never done that. Oh, I know exactly why it's doing this. Okay, my canvas is not dry. Every time I do this, I ruin my rub-ons. Your canvas has to, like this, I can still feel this tacky. So we have to let that dry. So let's put on some words instead, because now I'm going to be so mad that I ruined a bunch of rub-ons. So they're the only stickers you can take off and do again. These are the only ones you can't. I think I'm just going to do a simple word, grateful. I'm going to do it right. Well, maybe she was grateful. I have to reposition these. Okay, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do all these, because that would be really boring. So, basically what we have left to do, and I won't bore you with everything, but I'm going to put these letter stickers on, and then I'm going to come back after I make sure that this is dry. I might even wait like an hour just because these seem so fickle that I would hate to ruin them. I mean, like, I know up here they're going to work perfect. See that? They just come right off. But down there, they're not working so hot, so I need to see that. See the difference between using them on wet and dry? So I just need to wait. I need to be a little bit patient and wait for this area to dry down here before I go ruin all of my rub-ons. Holy crap, Christy, you just said that you were gonna wait. Kick your butt. I don't listen to myself very well. Luckily, these are kind of like on a white backing or transparent backing, so that works. Okay, now make sure what you do too, because see how we just kind of added some texture with that. Make sure what you do too is that after you put your rub-ons on, that you put a coat, and your stickers, a coat of Mod Podge, decoupage over everything, so that you have a good, like it's really covered, and it looks really good. So, and then of course you can come in with your Scarlet Lime doodle pen if you have one, and you can doodle the heck out of canvas. You know, that's another thing. You can do your own stitches. Alright, see what I did there? Just added some dashes and circles and X's and doodle some scallops. Just kind of make marks, basically what you're doing. Making yourself a bunch of marks. So after you add the rub-ons, do that and add this, and then you'll be done. So we'll have finished pictures at the end of this video and also on my blog. And you'll get to see some of that fun stuff on the blog. So thanks for joining me. If you want to know more about my work, it's ChristyTomlinson.com. Tomlinson, Tomlinson. If you Google it, usually it pulls up even if you don't know how to spell it right. But should be a link here on my video too. These are just the monthly media kits that my store, Scarlet Lime, carries. But I offer tons of different kinds of tutorials on mixed media and how to do it, and I offer workshops, so love to have ya. And thanks for doing this fun fall canvas with me, and we'll see you next month.